Hi, it's Farah, day 61 of the 90-day mental, emotional, spiritual well-being series. Thoughts. We have, I don't know how many thoughts. Some scientists has worked it out. Millions and millions of thoughts every day. And we have feelings. We experience a multitude of different feelings in any 1 minute at any time of the day. Thoughts and feelings and thoughts. What is more important? What overrides one over the other? Or are they both? What triggers one of the other? Is how we feel determining our thoughts, or what we think determining our feelings? Well, thoughts become things. Okay, so when we think something, our brain triggers off a certain chemical reaction. And then that chemical reaction creates a feeling. And then that feeling is an emotion that we can experience. And then based on that emotion, we take some kind of an action. We do or we don't do something. And based on the action that we take, we get a result. And that result can be something that we want or we don't want. And then if it's something that we don't want, we give ourselves that thought, oh, well, that didn't work. Well, that's no good. And then that thought creates that feeling of it not being any good. Creates an action or inaction, not doing very much. And then the result we get is kind of staying where we are, nothing really changing. Can you see how this is a cycle? So our thoughts create our feelings. Before the thought, though, there's a belief attached to that. So we're going to do something we do anything based on our beliefs, based on what we believe to be true. And then we have that belief, and then it triggers off a thought. Okay, so let's do a really positive example. So the belief is, let's take health, okay? The belief is that I can be healthy. I'm healthy, right? I have a healthy diet. Okay, so that's my belief. So my thought will be, right, okay, I feel I'm a healthy person. I'm going to make healthy choices. And I'm going to get ready and start my day off with a lovely green smoothie. Okay. So then the feeling I have around that is, oh, I'm going to feel energized having this. I'm going to feel awake. I'm going to feel strong. I'm going to feel nourished. Then I take the action. I start juicing my vegetables and my fruits. Once I've done the action and I've created the smoothie, the behavior then is I drink it, and it feels good. And it feels like, yeah, I'm ready to start my day. And off the back of that, I might work out, I might do some studying, I might take some kind of action which is linked to my goals, which is linked to the things that I want to do and achieve. And then I'm going to feel good about that. I would have done those bits and bobs, and then I'd reinforce that belief that, yeah, I'm a healthy person because look at what I've achieved as a result of that. And because I have that thought again, I'm going to have that feeling of being, yep, I can do this. I want to be healthy. This is a non-negotiable. And I have this drive towards making my smoothie or going for a run or doing some deep breathing or doing something which will reinforce the belief I'm healthy and the thoughts that I have had about making sure that I get these things done in my day. I have the feelings, as I say, then I take another action. So it could be something else to reinforce that. So I could go for a walk, I could go for a run, I could do some yoga, I could put on a workout. So I'm going to take some action around that. And then the behavior will be, wow, I feel good, I can cross that off my list, I'm getting stronger. So the cycle reinforces. Similarly, some beliefs which hold us back, okay, which keep us in a very low state or very anxious state, or a very stuck or frustrated state. So the belief could be, I have to think about these things. The belief could be, I'm no good. This isn't going to work for me. I don't have the ability. Okay, I don't have the ability. I'm no good at getting whatever it is done. Okay. So what are the thoughts going to be around that? Well, the thoughts will be all the evidence I've got for being no good. All the things that I've done and haven't worked out. Because, let's face it, not everything that we do works out the way we want. Okay? But it works out the way it needs to be. But we don't see it like that when we have the belief that I'm no good, I don't have the ability. So say being specific, say the thought is, the belief is, I'm no good, I can't ride a bike, I don't know how to ride a bike, it's, and then you have the thoughts about falling off a few times, or the thought about wobbling and hurting your knee, or the thought about somebody saying something or laughing at you, or pointing out the color of your bike or the style of it when you were a youngster, or whatever it might be. So you have those thoughts and those memories, and then the feelings pop up. So the feelings pop up about being humiliated, or being slow or clumsy, or not very skilled, or you've fallen off, so you're feeling hurt, you're feeling embarrassed, the actual physical pain. So all of these feelings come up, and what kind of action do you take? Well, you're not going to get on a bike. You're going to look at that and you're going to go, no thanks, I'm not a rider, I'm not a cyclist, I'm not going to get on that bike. I'll fall off again, or it hurts, or it's too much hard work, or I don't have balance. You'll tell yourself these stories, these beliefs. I don't have balance. You'll tell yourself a belief, I'll fall off. Okay, so what action do you take in that scenario? None. You don't get on the bike. And then, so what is the behavior you have? Well, you're not cycling, you're not going out, you're not enjoying the countryside, you're not having that sense of freedom. You might be doing something else, but you're not cycling. And then that will reinforce the belief, I'm not a cyclist, I don't have balance, I can't get on a bike, right? So this negative cycle will just continue. Whereas if the behavior you want is to be able to get on a bike again, right? If you actually do want to be able to get on the bike again, you're going to have to go back through those steps. So what is it that you need to change? Is it the action that you need to change? Is it the feeling you need to change? Is it the thought? Or is it the belief? And it starts with the belief. So if you change your belief around that I am a cyclist, I can balance, all right? You just believe it, right? You don't have to dwell on it, just believe that you can do that. Then the thoughts that you're going to have will reinforce that belief. So you'll go back through your memories of times that you did have balance, the times that you did overcome something, the times that you did do something new for the first time and it felt good, and you felt proud of yourself, and it felt exciting, and it felt adventurous, it felt like you wanted to do it again. So there's so many different references that you'll have. Those thoughts will pop up into your head, and it will trigger a different kind of chemical in your body, that the one that will kind of get you going, like dopamine, or just kind of get you energized, just kind of get you feeling like, yeah, you're gonna do this. So you have those feelings, and you'll be like, okay, great, all right, like show me what to do. What do I need to do? You'll feel the bike, you'll look at it, you'll kind of you'll get on it, right? You'll get on the saddle, and before you know it, you'll be taking action, okay? And you'll be cycling along, right? And you might wobble a little bit, but then something inside of you will just steady you on, and there you go. You'll be on your way, you'll be cycling. And then the behavior that you have from that is obviously the cycling, but then it's that feeling that you get. It's all interlinked, and now you're a cyclist. Now you're cycling. That is what you are doing. And then it will reinforce that the belief that, yeah, I've done this, I did it the other day, I can do it again. And the more you keep practicing that, so the more, you have to keep on doing the practice to build up that belief, to build up those positive thoughts, to build up those thoughts that are leading you towards somewhere. And that rush, that great feeling that you have, is something that you want to regain. You want to call that back in. And you know what the action is to take. You know what you need to do. So that cycle can really work. The word cycle, no pun intending. intended can really work for you to get the result you want. So look at what it is. What is the behavior that you want to have change? What is the thing that you want to do, but something's holding you back? Well, that something is an old belief which it's not relevant anymore. And going back to look at changing those beliefs, having different thoughts and feelings around it, taking different action, you'll get the result that you want. Whew, it's a big topic, and I can talk on this again another time in a bit more detail, but there you go. Have a go at that. I'll see you in the next video.